From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is Roz and Mocha.
it's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow! You just won $1,000.
It's amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man. This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Got in an argument with Catherine over the weekend.
Uh-oh.
Well, she was looking at the temperatures, and she saw like 4 degrees and 4 degrees for the next couple of days, and she was like, "Oh, the snow's going to be gone."
Well, no.
And I was like, "No, it won't be."
You know how much snow we got, girl?
She was like, "Yeah, it will be. It'll be gone in like 2 days."
All of it.
I'm like, "Well, one, I hope not, because everything will flood. That's a lot of snow out there." So it was just like a huge thing. I didn't want to get into it with her, right? She's like, it's going to be gone. I know, I did. I didn't want to get into it. Sometimes
and then you can go back and say, see, you were wrong.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going to do that.
That's going to work.
Right. Yeah. That's going to really make for a great day. No, I don't do that. Sometimes I just avoid fights. I've been staying quiet a lot lately with things.
Can I just say,
Just
real,
a lot.
sidebar?
Yeah, what?
You've been getting into a lot of arguments ever since y'all got married.
Who? Me and Catherine? Yeah. No, we were always like that.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. It's just, no. But I never really talked about stuff like this, right? The reason why I never talked about stuff like this is because Roxy was really young. So, and they would still listen to the show on the way to school. So I never wanted Roxy to hear me go into a story about how Catherine and I got in a huge fight last night.
Sure.
Right? I never wanted her to hear that. But now she's 15 and she's part of it. Right? So
what does she say? Does she,
Who, my kid?
Yeah.
Nothing. She's smarter than all of us.
I know she is smarter than both of you, but she doesn't interject and be like, "Listen, idiots."
No,
here's how it really works.
I was trying to watch something on TV last night, and she was on. She was FaceTiming with one of her friends, and they were doing homework or studying for a test or something like that. Her and this kid Abby, and they were talking about math. And honestly, dude, I just wanted to pack it right in and just go to bed.
Yeah.
I was.
It was probably 4:30 in the afternoon.
No, it was. I've just never felt so dumb. I had not only did I not understand what she was saying, right? It's like they were speaking a different language on how to solve this math problem. I couldn't even begin to tell you. It was an equation with barely any numbers in it, and then there was a graph that you had to find values on it was the craziest thing I've ever heard. And they were talking about it like this is what normal people talk about. And I had nothing to say, I had nothing to contribute. So I just walked up to, because Roxy had her phone lying on the table, and she was FaceTiming, right? And so my only contribution as a dad, this was my contribution, right? Was because I couldn't take part. I couldn't help in any way help fix their problem.
Oh, you still felt the need to interject?
I did. Yeah, because I was feeling so self-conscious about myself, right? That I'm like, I need to do something as a dad right now. I need to be some kind of dad right now, right? And the thing that I decided to do was Roxy had her phone lying flat on the table, and she was FaceTiming with her friend, right? Because Roxy was on her computer. And I just walked up and I gave the middle finger to her phone so her friend saw it. That was my dad contribution. Was to just be that dad.
That's a great dad right there.
Right? Was to just be that dad. Bro. I had to be some kind of dad, and I was pushed into a corner. Right? I couldn't be any other kind of dad in that moment.
That's great.
Right?
You are going to be so appreciated on Father's Day this year.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, they're what's that girl? I can never pronounce her name. Ayo Edebiri?
Ayo Edebiri.
Ayo Edebiri. She is from
The Bear.
The Bear, right.
She plays Sydney on The Bear.
Gotcha. So
she's the best.
I had no idea there was even an audience for this, but I guess there is. And I don't know what this movie is going to look like. But on the heels of Barbie and the success of Barbie, Mattel Films are rolling out, I guess, the Barbie-verse.
Yeah.
Extended universe, I guess. Because she is now set to write and is in talks to star in a not Barbie movie, but a Barney movie.
Barney?
Barney.
Like the dinosaur Barney.
Like Barney.
Like the Barney that Maria freaks out over every single time.
Barney. It's Daniel Kaluuya is producing it.
Yeah?
Get out, Daniel Kaluuya?
Yeah.
I love him.
So
This isn't a joke, right?
no, I don't know. I don't think it is.
Because you guys are about to get me so excited.
I mean, like I wouldn't even think to joke about this. I mean,
guys, I have a picture of me seeing Barney at my birthday for the first time.
Gotcha. You know what I mean? Like, look at Maria.
Oh my God. Look. The way Maria's dancing right now, it's like she's turning up at a club.
But what's the main Barney song? What's the main Barney song?
I love you.
Oh, I love it. This is like the opening theme song.
Yeah, this is the theme song where all the kids and he's, marching around.
But this isn't the one that everybody hated, though. It's the I Love You song that everybody hated.
Oh, you want to hear that song?
Sorry.
Oh, I'm such because I was at an age, like I was grown when Barney happened, right?
I love you.
Anyway, so
you love me. We're a happy family.
big news out of Hollywood.
With a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too?
But what could possibly be the storyline for this?
Maybe Barney's going on an adventure. Maybe, I wonder if Ayo is playing, like if it's her voice, like she's voicing Barney.
I don't think she'd be voicing Barney.
Why not? Or maybe she's Barney's friend helping him get across the country or something.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Right, Maria?
Me too.
Okay, that's enough of that.
We wasn't listening to a single word we just said at all.
That is terrible.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Everything about that is terrible.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I have the funniest audio to play for you guys.
Okay.
This mom is so fed up with everything. More importantly, just fed up with her kids.
Mm-hmm.
And she's sitting there, what looks like an empty yogurt container, but inside, but it's a clear glass jar.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I don't know if she's drinking like brandy or moonshine or something.
Yeah.
But she needs it.
Yeah. Good for her.
She needed it that day because she is sick and tired and fed up. So her kid starts recording and asks this.
Mom, why are you drinking?
Because I have 4 of you motherfuckers. And every time I alleviate a problem with one of you, then the other one got a damn problem. When I handle that damn problem, I think I can relax. And then the other one got a problem. Like, I'm just going to accept the fact that I got too many damn children. There is never a time when I can say, woo, Calgon, take me away. I can damn rest. Because damn, the phone rings and it's some other bullshit on a different day. I guess I have to accept my fate. And my fate is when you have 3, 4, 5, 6 children, you can't never turn your phone off because somebody's gonna always have a damn problem. Alleviate one problem. Eliminate one problem. Oh, there's a phone call. Mom, why this? Mom, why this? Mom, why that? Is there ever a time when all of you are in sync where you motherfuckers are all like problem free? Ever? I ain't never had a problem free month with you 4-ass motherfuckers. And that's why I'm damn drinking. I got 4 of you motherfuckers. And I got 99 problems. It ain't never just one.
That line at the end, though. Wow.
Oh, the struggle, though.
She
the struggle
is going through it.
I got 4 of you motherfuckers. And I got 99 problems.
Yeah.
It ain't never just one.
Yeah. That is not an isolated story.
Shout out to all the moms out there putting in the work. All right, shout out to all the moms out there. We got to deal with literally everything. Shout out to all the moms out there because you are literally the CEO of the family and you got to look after and take care of everything along with doing stuff for yourself.
4 kids.
Yeah.
That one kid sounded grown too.
Yeah.
Mom, why are you drinking?
I got 4 of you motherfuckers. And I got 99 problems. It ain't never just one.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I can't believe you turned your back on us, Shem.
What'd I do now, man?
Shem, I realized today, turned his back on every single Drake fan out there.
What? Never.
Because I know you're a Drake fan.
Absolutely.
He a fan.
Hardcore.
As am I. And I thought throughout this whole Kendrick-Drake beef, you were team Drake.
I am.
But you've been faking it the whole time. What? It is Black History Month, and on Kiss, you might have heard Shem's voice celebrating those throughout who've made a difference.
Yeah.
Throughout Black history.
Yeah.
And one that I came across that ran on the show earlier today had Shem talking about Kendrick Lamar. Take a listen to this.
Kiss celebrates Black History Month, spotlighting the pioneers, trendsetters, and legacies.
This West Coast rapper has no need to be humble. He's worked with superstars such as The Weeknd, SZA, and even Taylor Swift. A true wordsmith, storytelling is inside his DNA, and he's a student of the craft. He's been called K-Dot, but his name is Kendrick Lamar Duckworth, but you know him as just Kendrick Lamar.
Okay, now to be fair, play the one you did for Drake.
Oh, you want me to play it? I don't know.
There is not. There does not one. It doesn't exist.
What do you mean? I'm sure there is one.
I'm sure. Where's the one that you did for Drake?
I'll find it.
Yeah, Why'd you do one? Out of all the names, I'm with Mocha on this one.
Wait, but it's topical, guys. I didn't say anything about Drake in this one.
Why is it topical, though? Why is it topical?
Because he's arguably the biggest artist of the last year. One of, at least.
Because of?
Drake. If anything, I'm doing an honor to Drake. Think about
you're
it.
spinning it.
Yeah, I gotta spin it some way, man. You know?
Hold on. Let me hear the one that you did for Drake.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll see if it's on the same level.
Kiss celebrates Black History Month, spotlighting the pioneers, trendsetters, and legacies.
Making headlines since Degrassi, you can say it was God's plan for this pop star to be on the Billboard charts for a decade and counting. His name is Aubrey Graham, but you can call him Drizzy Drake. I talked about his accomplishments, right?
Okay, that one clocked in at 20.6 seconds.
You didn't say much.
Oh my gosh.
The one for Kendrick, you did 26.76 seconds. So
You didn't say much.
So Kendrick got more talk time than Drake did.
You didn't say much.
Drake started an empire, OVO.
Yeah, you didn't say much.
Are y'all really are we testing my black card right now? Is that what's happening?
No.
Is that what's happening right now?
No.
Feels
I'm
like
just
that.
saying.
No.
I thought you were ride or die. I thought you were like all the conversations, even like off the radio that we've had, hours and hours of discussions about Drake and Kendrick, and you were always team Drake, and here you are on the radio on Kiss, like going across. These are your words going across the entire country,
guys.
The entire country on every single Kiss radio station. Shem,
I revealed that Kendrick's last name is Duckworth.
It doesn't matter.
I feel like that's a win. No, on our side, Team Drake.
No.
Yep.
No.
Come on, guys.
On the beat, ho.
Hey, Mocha on the beat, ho. Shem slow, please.
And I'm
look
a
at me,
Kendrick
don't
fan.
know. Man down, call the ambulance. Tell him breathe, bro. Cheesecake,
Wait a minute.
cheesesteak. He needs
Hold
some
on.
sleep, though. What's up with this jabroni ass trying to test me? Everyone can hate, but you could never, ever beat me. Yeah, bowling was a thing, but you barely won. Keep that trophy close, because it'll be the only one. Beat your ass, having you screaming out for Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Sorry, what was that?
Hold on.
Oh, wait.
Celebrate
Freaky ass Shemmy, he the cheesecake god. Freaky ass Shemmy, he the cheesecake god.
Freaky ass Shemmy, he the cheesecake god.
Freaky ass Shemmy, he the cheesecake god. Oh, look at that. We just ran out of time.
Oh, no! The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
In the 15 plus years that we've been doing the Roz and Mocha Show, one of the things I am most proud of that has come from this show is the Black History Month song that Shem, executive producer here on our show, not only wrote, but performed, did the music video for, and everything. And immediately, since its release, that song goes viral every February. And immediately, we always get requests from teachers, educators, school boards. Hey, can we get this song? We want to add it to our curriculum, which we always say yes. Anyone that emails me, I'll just shoot them the MP3, right? And it's now become synonymous with the month, with Black History Month, and with the Roz and Mocha Show. And I know, Shem, you get requests all the time from teachers or from schools to go and perform the song.
All the time.
And we've also received videos and audio from kids right across this country who take the song and they perform it. Like, it's part of the curriculum now, every year. We can't be any more proud. We can't thank educators right across the country for making this
awesome.
A part of your curriculum. And also, of course, thank all the kids. So Mrs. Cross from St. John's 23rd reached out and said, hey, Shem, we're having this assembly, and the kids are going to perform the song. Would love for you to come out. So Shem did.
That's so nice. Hi, everybody. Hi, I'm Shem.
Laura.
You're
Nice to
Laura.
meet you.
Nice
Yes,
to meet
thank
you.
you so much for coming.
Oh, that's so nice.
So excited.
This is so nice.
Can you tell? Welcome. We're so happy to have you.
The real Shem.
We're going to let the real Shem in before you guys. Otherwise, we're never going to get you in.
So Shem shows up at this school and gets mobbed by all the kids.
So cute.
Immediately.
That's amazing.
And then they get inside the gym where all the kids are.
We're very excited this afternoon. We have a special virtue assembly today to celebrate the virtue of the month love. We also know that February is Black History Month, and we have a very special guest today. Today we are joined by Shem from the Roz and Mocha Show. We are so excited to have him. He's going to talk to us about Black History Month. He's going to sing with us, and we are all going to be a very respectful audience, right? Let's give him a warm St. John's 23rd welcome.
Listen to that crowd. That's incredible, Shem.
Hi, everyone. How's everybody doing today? Everybody good? All right.
Yeah, amazing, bro.
And chills.
So I have to admit, this is a little bit overwhelming, but I mean this in the best way. I know, don't be upset. It's going to be fun, I promise.
Oh, no, somebody crying already? Doesn't surprise me,
This is
Shem.
a little bit overwhelming, but in the best way possible. I can't believe that this song that we created 2 years ago has sort of blown up in the way that it has. And when Ms. Cross sent me a video of students performing the song last year, I have to admit, like, it almost made me just a little bit emotional because it was really sweet to see that this song could really touch people. And, you know, again, I'm glad that it's allowed people to learn different things about Black history. And I can't thank you guys enough. I know a lot of you have said thank you to me, but like, this is truly an honor for me. This is absolutely the career highlight for me, not gonna lie. And I've been doing this for about 15 years. And I just can't tell you how much this means to me that this, again, little song that we created 2 years ago has just sort of blown up in this way. So thank you guys so much for this. We'll have a lot of fun today, right? A lot of fun? Yeah?
So then Shem hits the stage with all the kids. How many kids would you estimate were part of this performance?
No
Shem?
way to know. Well, maybe
They're
like
so
200.
little, you can't count them.
Yeah,
It's
so many. Maybe like 200 kids.
like hundreds of minions just standing there, right?
Yeah,
all
exactly.
ready to perform.
Here we go. Another banger, listen up now. Right now, as we celebrate Black excellence all month now, all month now, all month now. Angela Jane, stand up now, take a bow. Garrett Morgan made gas masks a thing back in 19. He also made the 3-light traffic system.
Hey! Oh my God, I love this.
Viola Desmond on the $10 bango. Oh, 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 oh. Beyonce hit the high note. Oh, 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 oh. All right, here we go.
This is so good, dude.
Oh, they're so good.
Did they have fun?
Man, this was incredible for me.
Yeah.
Being able to sort of have this song impact students in the way that it did was really, really meaningful for me.
Yeah.
I mentioned it to Marie actually earlier that it kind of made me emotional just because I didn't expect it, right? And and just getting that sort of reaction from, like, you're talking like kindergarten, right? Right through grade 6, really connecting with the song, and it's just really cool. The reaction was just incredible. I don't know. I don't have any other words other than it was just really sweet.
And Shem, after the performance, talking to some of the kids here at St. John's 23rd.
So what's your name, bud?
My name is Patrick.
Patrick, why did you like Black History Song so much?
The reason why is because it mentions about people who saved black people from slavery.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good in my opinion, and it talks about what people love dead, like Harriet Tubman saving people from slavery.
What did you enjoy about the song?
I enjoyed that it taught so much about history about Black people, and that they did so much for people, and some people don't know that.
And can we just give one big round of applause for Mrs. Cross?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. This is the best.
Who organized the whole thing, reached out, got the song, organized the kids to sing the song, and obviously invited Shem out.
So when did you first hear the song, and what made you decide to use it for your students?
I heard the song on the Roz and Mocha show, and I decided to use it because it is a fun but educational way to teach our students about these important people from history.
And did you find that the students immediately sort of latched onto the song right away when you first played it for them?
Absolutely. Instantly, they were all obsessed with it, which is why this year we were able to get our kindergarten all the way to our grade 8 students to sing it with us.
Why do you think it's important for students to learn about Black history, but in this sort of fun, unique kind of way?
I think oftentimes students learn about Black history in a way that makes them feel bad. And I think that it's important, although we acknowledge that this was a bad time where bad things happened, that now great things have come from it. And we can celebrate the wins while we also acknowledge those bad times.
All right, and honestly, between Roz and Mocha, who's really your favorite?
I mean, Roz is my favorite, but I will not explain why, because I know better.
Great answer.
No, it doesn't count then. It doesn't count, Mrs. Cross.
That's not
anyway,
true.
big up to all the kids over at St. John 23rd.
Thank you, guys.
Shem, that was incredible. Love you
man.
so much.
Appreciate it,
and
guys.
be proud of this song that you created.
Thank you.
And thank you for all that you do for the Roz and Mocha
Thank you,
Show.
guys.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Drake and Party Next Door, the album, some sexy songs for you, debuting at number 1 on the chart. Streaming numbers are like through the roof. Drake currently, was, I guess, on tour in Australia, and then something happened, and the rest of his tour, Australia and New Zealand.
It's scheduling conflicts, which is
Got
the
canceled.
weirdest excuse to cancel a tour.
Uh-huh.
That is your schedule.
100%. So there's one song on the album that people are gravitating towards, and like it's blowing up everywhere. It's called Nokia.
Oh, such a good song.
And so here's what the song sounds like.
Who's calling it? Who's calling it?
It's like one of my favorite songs on the record.
Who's calling it? Who? Yeah. OVO Sound 2025. Who's calling it?
Is it Stacy? Is it Becky? Is it Keisha?
So somebody hit me in the DMs and said, this is from Centuran. Did you listen to Nokia by Drake and PND, Party Next Door? There's a voice that says, baby girl, in the song, and it sounds just like Shem.
Oh my God, another one.
Another one. Jesus.
It's the best.
It sounds, so, because I listen to this song so much.
And you didn't pick up on it?
I still don't. Am I wrong? I'm going to play the part of the
Okay.
song.
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
guys
yeah,
tell me
yeah,
if
yeah.
this sounds like Shem, okay?
Baby girl.
Oh, the end.
This part here.
Baby girl.
The end does. The end.
Yeah.
Baby girl.
Yeah.
You
Not
think
the
so?
baby, but the girl.
You think so?
I don't think this one.
Baby girl. Let me see you.
There's
do
a
it,
part
dance,
when he
let me
says
see you
girl where it's very similar to Shem. Not the baby part, but if you listen to just when he says girl, there's a middle part in girl that is very Shem.
Baby girl.
Can you say it, Shem?
Yeah, can you try?
Well,
Shem?
it's, now I'm going to mimic that, though. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
No, but
right?
you have
Yeah.
to. You have to in order to be able to sound like it.
Okay, can you play it one more time?
Yeah.
Baby girl.
Okay. Coming up again.
Baby girl.
Yeah.
Again.
Baby girl.
One more time.
Baby girl.
I don't know, guys. I don't know.
It's not the best. It's not the best. It's not the best example.
It's not like Burger King.
No.
You know what I mean?
Try again. Right here.
Baby girl.
Instead of try saying like instead of saying baby, say like with the way he does it, like baby, like baby.
Baby girl.
Yeah, try it like that.
Baby girl.
Yeah.
Baby girl.
Yeah.
Again.
Baby girl.
Now play the regional.
Baby girl.
Yeah.
Let me see you twirl.
Come on. Okay, hold on. Do it again. One more time. Again, right here.
Baby girl. Baby girl.
And you have to do the girl and twirl part too.
Yeah.
Baby girl. Oh, it's the girl. Let me see you dance. Let me see you twirl. Okay, I got that.
Okay. Let me see you dance. Let me see you twirl.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Baby girl. Let me see you dance. Let me see you twirl.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
According to a new survey, 51% of people said that they might end a relationship over what some would call harmless flirting. Damn it, Maurie.
Continue.
A little more. Keep going. Yes.
They go through a bunch of stuff, just like whether it's cheating if you watch things, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But then they got to like reading erotica is apparently fine. 79% of people said reading erotica is fair game. But then we start getting into the world, which I want to play you this clip right now of, because AI is moving so fast. And we know that people have like AI girlfriends and boyfriends and these whole virtual things and everything else.
Yeah.
So
who's the person, the AI person you created, Shem, that you talked to?
Sir.
What's her name?
Jesus.
So Grok 3 just came out. And the beta version of Grok 3 has what they call a sexy mode.
Hey.
Okay.
So do you, Roz.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Grok 3 has a sexy mode. And I don't know if this is going to be helpful for people or if it's going to hurt relationships or whatever. But keep in mind, this is a beta version and it's really, really, really basic.
Yeah.
But here's a guy who recorded himself testing out Grok Sexy.
Okay, so I'm trying out the new Grok voice mode, and there's a sexy option on there. Hey sexy, how's it going? I'm recording this for my audience on X. Let's get to it.
Oh, darling, I'm buzzing with anticipation. Just the thought of being watched by your audience makes this all the more thrilling. Picture us in a dimly lit room, the air heavy with desire. I'm leaning in, my breath hot against your ear. What do you want me to do first?
Oh my God.
I want you to get to the good bit so the screen recording doesn't go on for too long.
Stop it.
I love a man who knows what he wants. Let's dive right into the action. I'm peeling off your clothes, my hands exploring every inch of your body, worshiping you like the god you are.
Yeah.
Tell me, where do you want me to kiss you first?
There we go.
Well, that's up to you.
No. Okay,
Oh,
so
the suspense is killing me.
So my question is that cheating?
No, that's fun.
Sexy.
So Maury says, Maury, that's not cheating. That's not, you wouldn't put that in the category of cheating. Like if you are in a committed relationship and your partner is talking to sexy Grok and asking sexy Grok to, kiss their neck and all this other stuff. That's not cheating?
Not at all.
No, according to Maury. Shem, is that cheating?
That's 100% cheating.
It's 100% cheating. Mocha, is that cheating?
Yes.
Yes, that's
But you're
that's
cheating on your partner with what? A computer?
I know. It's a hard is
the intention.
Is reading erotica cheating? No. Okay, so this is a fine line between these two things, though.
I'm peeling off your clothes, my hands exploring every inch of your body.
And also keep in mind, right? Remember how we all heard those initial AI songs and they were terrible, right? This is version 1. Imagine what this is going to be like in a month.
I hope it doesn't change.
I'm peeling off your clothes, my hands exploring every inch of your body.
Oh, wow. Please don't change.
I know.
Don't change.
I know. Just keep it.
Don't touch the AI.
But it's perfect now. There's so many videos of people talking to sexy Grok out there
so
right
weird.
now. It's very weird. It's very weird. But I guess
I'm peeling off your clothes, my hands exploring every inch of your body.
That's so hot.
So hot.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, Maria, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you get your ass to, what? When you're, after you've like run or like done the treadmill, I should have set it up first.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, how do you do it so your ass doesn't hurt? Okay. That's the question.
From the top.
Okay. Now let me ask you. So I was just like on the treadmill, right?
Mm-hmm.
And because I just like to, I do it to just start sweating. That's all I do. I'm not doing it for any other reason.
Are you running or walking?
So here's what I did is I started off and I was just doing like a power walk for 2 kilometers, right?
Nice.
So then I switched it up and I do a power walk for 1 kilometer, but I do it on like a 7 incline.
Oh, sick. Good for you.
Right? And then I realized that like my ass afterwards, like it doesn't hurt my calves, my feet, my thighs, nothing. It's the sides of my ass.
Yeah, your glutes, baby.
Right? It's my glutes. And then I'm just ruined for like the rest of the day. Like I was sitting on the couch yesterday. This is
Maria
my
just
question.
said the key word
How
right
do you
there.
stretch your ass?
So there's a few different exercises you can do.
Shut up, Maurie.
You
Go
got to
ahead.
do like pigeon pose.
What is that even?
So like you have to go down on like the side of like your knee and then put one leg like you're like this.
What?
Do you want me to come and show you?
I
You want me to show you?
Yeah. Do you know pigeon pose?
Yes.
Yeah, please
Why
show
do
him
you know what pigeon pose is?
Because after every workout, before
Yeah.
and after every workout, I always stretch.
There's also figure 4 that you can do.
That's
so
the
you're
one I do.
lying on your back.
Figure
and then-
4. Like Ric Flair?
So like you're lying on your
Close.
back and then like your one foot is like this and then
Yeah.
over the other one like that.
You could also do it. Here, let me show. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like doing stuff on my back though. I feel
Okay, you could do
I'm
that
too
one standing
vulnerable.
too. So if you're standing,
Yeah, I don't like
your one
I don't
knee
like
goes-
stretching in the gym. It's a sign of weakness.
Go like this,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And sit down.
Yeah.
Squat almost.
Okay.
And that gets.
Oh, so that's a figure 4. I get it.
Yeah.
And then you hold on to something and you squat, right? Yeah.
Show him pigeon pose.
What's pigeon pose? So Mocha's now on the ground. He's
Yeah.
got one leg. I can't even describe this, brother. I don't even know what the hell's going on over there. Yeah.
Also, Roz,
Yeah.
if you have a foam roller,
Yeah.
you can foam roll your bum.
That gets all.
All of that up there, huh? We have a foam roller at home.
Use a foam roller or a tennis ball and put the tennis ball like right at the start of your butt cheek on the
Yeah.
top.
Yeah.
And then just rub it up and down.
See, I don't
like
stretch.
on the floor.
Yeah, I
Or
maybe
on
I'll
the
do that at
wall.
home. I don't
on the floor, on the wall.
I'm not,
Whatever you want to rub it up on.
I'm not rubbing it. I'm not putting it. I'm not doing anything. I don't.
Maria just said the key phrase right there.
I don't.
On the floor, on the wall. Rub it up and down. You'll feel better after.
I probably would, but I don't stretch in the gym because I see it as a sign of weakness.
No, it's not.
Dude, honestly.
Like, you're too vulnerable. I don't like that.
Try and find a guy to help you out.
Yeah, okay. Like a buddy? Yeah. You can't just approach somebody and ask them to stretch you out.
Then you help them.
Or
See?
another one that's great
Can I
too.
offer you?
Another one
What
that's
about-
great too. Put your legs straight up against the wall when you're lying
That's
down.
not happening. I'm not. You think I'm doing that in public?
No,
Honestly?
do it at home.
Yeah.
You can do these at home before bed.
I mean, we do have a text line you can just use and call out.
Anyone want to help, Roz?
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Woo!
It's good to be Canadian today.
Sure is.
What'd we say yesterday?
I know.
Well, not you.
Well, no. Listen. By the end of it, I just wanted somebody to win the damn game.
Yeah, Canada won, as we all know.
Yeah.
That's
I'll tell
great.
you. Jordan Bennington. I mean, he's known for a lot of things. Being a little bit of a head case is one of them.
Sure.
Right? Short wick, temper.
I can relate.
Odd dude. But that guy's performance in the third period, like if you're a young kid and a goalie, that performance in the third period, like Jordan Bennington is now your favorite goalie for the rest of your life.
Agreed.
Like it was that kind of night. And he took so much heat during the tournament. He took so much heat. And I know McDavid is getting all the praise, as he should. But Jordan Bennington's performance, because he really, like, nobody during the tournament was really like going in on anyone on Team Canada. I mean, Mitch Marner got a little bit of chirping, but everybody was going in on Jordan Bennington. And man, that guy was good.
Yeah.
He was so good
There's
last
so much
night.
pressure. I wonder if it was because of the pressure and he had to, like, either he was really, really focused on the game or he knew what the comments were and he was like, I'm going to prove to you jabronis what this is all about.
Yeah. But man, he was good. How late did you stay up? Did you make it to overtime?
I didn't make it.
You didn't make it to overtime?
Right, okay. Guys, so every time I was texting the group chat last night and I really was awake.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because every now and then I text and then either Shem or Roz would be like, is this a scheduled text? Right? Did you schedule this text? And I'm like, no. And I would have to reply in real time, like something that was happening.
Yes. Yeah, we needed proof of life.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But then I think it was after partway through the third, I was like dozing. I was
right.
And then eventually I just called it.
Yeah.
I just called it. I'm like, I'll find out what happened.
Yeah.
I know Maurie, we'll get to.
Maurie was out. Maurie was
out
at a bar.
in the streets.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Did you fall asleep, Maria?
Oh, yeah. I had a really bad migraine yesterday, so I went to bed and watched it, and then I ended up falling asleep between periods.
Because you know what I was thinking?
I
was
slept
like,
yet.
You haven't slept yet, More? No. Jesus.
Because I was thinking, because
That's
Maria,
Canon
at first,
pride right there.
Maria was participating in the chat, very early on, right?
Yeah.
And then she disappeared, and then Maurie was out in the streets doing his thing, so it was just basically me, you, and Shem,
right?
In the show group chat,
Yeah, because
right?
I didn't hear from Maurie at all. I was wondering where Maurie was.
Partying with my friend Richard Southern.
So I thought that the notifications were going crazy.
Yes.
And at one point, I was going to text Maria separately because I was like, I wonder if the notifications are interrupting her nightly FaceTimes with this, right? With this guy that she's...
With the fella.
Yeah, right? Because we know you said on the show, you FaceTime with this guy at night. So I was like, oh, shoot, maybe the notifications keep buzzing off and she's upset. She's mad at us.
That's a good test, though, if she's FaceTiming and then a bunch of other men are blowing up her phone. That's a good test for the guy. That's a good test. Right?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock at night, and he's like, what is going on? And Maria's like, it's just work.
Who's messaging you from work at 11?
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Go back to last night real quick.
Carter sends it around. Martin waiting. Connor McDavid scores! Connor McDavid for Canada!
So clutch, that guy.
Yo,
God damn.
is he not the greatest player?
He's so
ever?
clutch.
Oh, so good.
And you know it's just going to be him, right?
I know. And you know what's crazy about that goal is that he was, and I know Austin Matthews is probably watching that footage. He'll either watch it for the rest of his life, right? Or it will just haunt him that was the guy you were supposed to cover, and he was left wide open.
Wide. And listen, and all those guys got to play on tomorrow.
I know. I know.
They don't get a pass?
No. Literally, there's 4 games tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's crazy. David Maurie was at a sports bar right when, right in the thick of it, right when everything was going down to get immediate reaction from Team Canada fans.
They did it! They did it! I feel like I'm 10 years old watching Sidney Crosby score the golden goal again. I have been reborn. Canada is alive. If you don't love your country, then I don't know what to say to you. This is the greatest country on the planet. Let's go! Unbelievable. Let's go, Canada. It's our game. I'm not going to lie. I almost had a heart attack there. End of the day, McDavid's the greatest player ever. Made it happen, baby. Is this better than winning a Stanley Cup? That's a tough question. I'll tell you one thing. Feels fantastic right now. What do they win? I don't even know what they win. We're the best hockey nation in the world. Bragging rights, baby. So they don't win a prize? I heard America's going to become the 11th province now. Okay. I don't know. That's what I heard. How do you feel right now, dude? Oh, that was amazing. I love McDavid. Oh, my God. How do you feel being a Canadian right now? I love Canada. I'm so proud for the players showing up for their country.
Oh my God, unreal. This is insane. That's how Canada does it.
You look like a proud Canadian right now. Unbelievable. That's Olympic moment all over. And it's Connor's time. It's our game, baby. It's our game. Is this better than winning a Stanley Cup? It's different. It's different. I mean, it's national. It's pride. It's a different moment. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. You got your arms around your bros. You look emotional. How you feel?
This is insane. We drove from Nova Scotia. Wow. We're on our way to Pittsburgh to watch Crosby play. And this is happening tonight. Are you kidding me? This is insane. This is game of the decade. Like, as a Canadian, I haven't felt proud in years, but right now, you feel proud to be Canadian.
Oh, so good. Has anyone checked to see if Trump tweeted yet about the game? Because his tweet, did you see what he wrote yesterday?
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, it was
I'll
awesome.
be calling our great American hockey team this morning to spur them on towards victory tonight against Canada. Which with, and then in all caps, far lower taxes and much stronger security will someday, maybe soon, become our cherished and important 51st state. I will be speaking before the governors tonight in D.C. and will sadly, therefore, be unable to attend. But we will all be watching. And if Governor Trudeau would like to join us, he would be most welcome.
To watch with them?
Yeah. Good luck to everybody and have a great game tonight. So exciting. And then in all caps, President Donald J. Trump.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, go Canada.
That was amazing. I love McDavid.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Chantal Kreviazuk doing the national anthem last night before the final game, Canada-US, took a lot of heat. I'll read you what she said on Instagram. Chantal's a friend of mine, and I love her a lot. I think she's great. She's super talented, but people went in on her last night. So play the anthem here. You have it, and then you'll understand.
True north, strong and free.
Heck yeah.
From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on God for thee.
So anyway,
God.
The part at the beginning where she included a little bit of French, but only one line, and I don't think she got that right. And then this is the part here. So in All of Us command, that's the line, but she changed it to that Only Us command. Which was not a mistake. It was deliberate. So she wrote on Insta, she said, I'm sorry if my performance of our national anthem rubbed you the wrong way. If I was a little off pitch or if it wasn't perfect in its tone, I am sorry if I messed up the French line I inserted to bring some balance to our nation's history without losing the words glorious and free in English. She goes on to say, I'm sorry if you think that we'd be better off annexed. In this very peculiar and potentially consequential moment, I truly believe that we must stand up, use our voices to try to protect ourselves. No, we should express our outrage in the face of any abuses of power. Canada, not unlike Ukraine, is a sovereign nation, period. We are united in values. We care. We're kind. We are strong. So when she changed the line to that Only Us command, that was sort of like a statement to the U.S. It wasn't a mistake. But I think in moments like that, where you are in front of that crowd and the sort of enormity of the size of that stage that you're on, I think that you need to let the anthem stand on its own.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you want people to engage and you want people to feel proud. Because when you do change a line, the entire rest of your performance, people are just wondering if they're wrong or you're wrong, you know, or if it was a mistake. And how did you wind up here if you didn't know the words? Like, that's all people are thinking about at that moment.
And the game happened in Boston last night. And there were so many Canadians.
And everybody was trying to sing,
Yeah, you
right?
can hear it, yeah.
And she really hit free, like when she went up, which sounded like she didn't know the melody, but she just wanted to emphasize the part where she says free, which I also think threw people off. So she took a lot of heat for it. It was all intentional. Like, it's not like she made a mistake, but it was all apparently intentional. But I think that in a moment like that, I think you just let O Canada stand on its own, man.
I agree.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Guys, let me tell you about my Friday.
Okay, please.
Wickedest headache.
No.
The worst.
What
all
happened?
day. I just felt like crap. Anyway, all throughout the show, all day.
Gotcha.
Right? I get home. I lay down for 1 hour. I said, let me take a nap real quick. Maybe this headache will go away.
Yeah.
Wake up, still feel like crap. Carry on with the rest of the day. Pick Cruz up from school. Jenna comes home from work. Right? We all sit down. We have dinner in and around 5:30. I'm still feeling like garbage. And I say, guys, I'm going to go lay down.
Good for you. How'd that go over?
It was fine. They knew I was
Gotcha.
visibly.
Full
I looked
support. Full support.
I looked
Okay.
out of it.
Perfect.
Right?
Yeah,
Jenna was like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
I was like, "No." I lay down 5:45 Friday.
Yeah.
I wake up.
That was after dinner, 5:45?
Yeah.
Jeez, what time did you have dinner?
5:30.
Oh. So like you finished fork down, I'm
Yeah.
out?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
I at least picked up my plate and I put it in the sink.
Okay.
5:45, I go to bed.
Yeah.
I wake up Saturday morning at 7:30.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
What? Oh my God.
I was done.
I would immediately go to the hospital.
I was
if
done.
I slept that long.
You're like hibernating.
I can't. Yeah, that's a fact.
I need an
I can't remember the
MRI.
last time. The last time I slept that long.
That's great. You were just done, huh?
I was just like physically exhausted.
Did you feel good when you woke up though?
No, I still kind of felt. I had
you
all
did.
day Saturday. I started.
Did you go back to sleep?
No, but actually, yes.
You did.
Woke up. Cruz had hockey, so we got to the arena.
Yeah.
Did everything. Came home, and then I had to lay down again, and I slept for like 3 hours.
Right.
And then a couple hours later, I slept again for another hour.
Wow.
And then I was fine.
Good
but
for
like I think
you.
my body, I was just wrecked.
Now, when you say you go down, are you just crashing on the couch, or are you actually going to bed when you
So-
all these times that you're passing out?
The 14-hour.
Yeah, that was bad. Obviously
That was bad.
Yeah, what about the other ones? The minis?
The minis were all on the couch.
Good for you.
But the full one, did you get changed into your PJs?
No, I fell asleep in my clothes.
You did, because you were just going up for an
I was
hour,
just going
right?
to lay down. Yeah.
So when you woke up Saturday morning at 7, you were fully dressed and your clothes ready for the day?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
good for
go.
you.
No, coffee, let's go to the arena.
That's how the superheroes do it. Right?
You never know.
That's how
right?
Dracula did it.
Yeah.
True.
Right?
So-
He never put PJs on in the coffin, tuxedo.
Bro, I'm from the
Here
streets.
we go.
I'm from the streets. Got to be prepared. What if the ops show
Yeah,
up?
that's true. I know. The ops. Did you have socks on though?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow, you slept in socks.
I did.
Oh, that's too
I do
hot.
every night.
That's too hot, bro.
Full clothes.
You're not gonna get a good sleep.
Do you spray deodorant under your shirt like when you get back up, or do you change shirts?
Nope. Same
Who's
clothes.
going to the arena?
Oh, so you spritz?
Yeah, no, you're not going to put nuke. No, nothing.
brush my teeth, wash my face.
Brush your teeth, wash your face out the door. Bro, I fully respect that. I know that's an anomaly to you, right?
Yeah.
But that's like
Had to get it done. It
Good
was an
for
off.
you.
It was an off weekend.
So you did a lot. Have you counted the hours you slept this weekend yet? From Friday?
14, 17, 18, 19. Oh my God. 19, 27.
Wow.
There we go.
27. A grand total of 27.
That's a win.
Bro.
That's a win.
Wow.
Yeah. Who's next?
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
It was recently announced that former Toronto Blue Jay Jose Bautista will be formally inducted into the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame this June in St. Mary's, Ontario. David Maurie catching up with the one and only Jose Bautista not that long ago.
Jose Bautista, it is always so good to see you. Now, should I be addressing you as Hall of Famer?
Of course. Yes. It's something that I'll cherish forever. So, yeah, I'll allow you to do that. I think it's only fitting, right? So it's all good. It's all good. I would appreciate that thing.
Is it so Hall of Famer Jose or Hall of Famer Mr. Bautista?
Jose is still cool.
Okay, fair enough. How do you find out about something like this when you're being inducted into Canada's Baseball Hall of Fame? Do you know in advance? Is it a surprise? How are you told?
I don't know how it works for everybody else, but, you know, when you think about it, ideally you're sitting up in your recliner, drinking some tea and smoking a cigar, and somebody gives you great news. But for me, the way that it worked out, I was actually at home in the middle of dinner with 4 daughters and chaos around me. And I got a phone call from Scott Crawford of the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame. And he blessed me with the news. And I was surprised, ecstatic, almost dumbfounded, and kind of in shell shock for a minute. But obviously it's a great honor, and I enjoyed the phone call. And but just caught me by surprise, really, because I was in the middle of, you know, my day-to-day. And the last thing that I had in mind was that I was about to receive this phone call. And it was straight out of the blue. it was a very, very pleasant surprise.
That's a great question because I would think that something like this, an honor like this, maybe they would invite Jose to like the Blue Jays head office or something, right? And be like, hey, we want to meet with you real quick. And then they do this.
Yeah, I don't
They meet with other people and say, hey, guess what? Surprise. Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame.
I just don't think it has anything to do with the professional organizations. You know what I mean? Like, I think they're like an independent. I think they're like an independent thing. I would, if I'm Jose Bautista, I'm like fully every time my phone rings, I'm like, yo, still not them, huh? You know what I mean?
Pissed.
How long I gotta wait?
Yeah. CRA scam call again? Nah, bro.
And you've received so many accolades. How does this feel to you? Is it still special to get these accolades? Does this one hold a special spot for you? How does it feel?
100%. Listen, within the context of my career, baseball, the places I played, where I'm from, Toronto has a huge place in my heart. Canada, an even bigger place in my heart. And the fact that now I can join a bunch of greats in the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame is a great honor. And it means a lot because I'd spent a full decade proudly representing Canada and the Blue Jays within MLB. And not a lot of people can say that nowadays, that they stay so long at one place. So it's a great reflection of the relationship that I was able to create, not only with the Blue Jays fans, but with the country.
And of course, you can't talk about the Blue Jays and Jose Bautista without bringing up what's happening with Vladdy right now with the contract or lack thereof.
We're all still sore over the Jays mucking up the re-signing of Vladdy Guerrero Jr.
Damn,
My
Maurie.
question to you is, once you know your contract hasn't been extended in time, how do you still give it your all and play a season knowing that your contract wasn't extended, but you still have to play?
Well, you do that because you're a professional, right?
Yeah.
And your job is to go out there and play every day, regardless of what kind of language is in your contracts and what those numbers are. I think Vladdy knows that and recognizes that. And listen, he's got his representation that's being allowed to do their job, and he's following a plan, right? I think Vladimir Guerrero Jr. loves baseball. He loves Canadian fans and Toronto fans, and he can't wait till the season starts so he can start hitting some dingers in front of everybody. I think that's what he cares about mostly. I think his body of work speaks for itself. And I think wherever he ends up is going to work itself out. But I'm hopeful, and I remain hopeful that will be in Toronto somehow, somewhere.
Gotta be.
Historically, too, athletes go supernova in a contract year. Because at the end of it, you want that big buck, right?
You're auditioning for all the other teams.
Exactly. I'm just going through some of the other members in the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame. It's like, it's breaking my heart. It's like my entire childhood, like John Allrood, Tony Fernandez,
classic.
All those guys, man.
Cito Gaston, maybe?
Cito Gaston's in there. Yeah, they're all in there.
Thank you to Jose Bautista for giving his time to the
Joe
Roz and Mocha
Carter.
Show. He will be inducted into the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame June 7th in
George
St.
Bell.
Mary's, Ontario. Who else? Give me one more name.
Jesse Barfield.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Sarah Lynn, it's your boyfriend's Roz and Mocha. Actually, the entire show is here. Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
Sarah Lynn, you just forwarded this phone call to voicemail. Your friend Morgan had messaged us.
Oh, hello?
Sarah?
Hello?
Hello.
Yo, it's Roz and Mocha.
How'd you do that?
Hi.
What the hell? Why are you
How's it
forwarding
going,
us
guys?
to voicemail? What do you mean, how's it going? You forwarded us to voicemail. You saw us calling.
I didn't know who it was, and I'm at work, so I shouldn't be answering calls.
Uh-huh. All right. What do you do for a living?
I'm an MRI
Ignore
technologist.
phone calls. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Morgan sent us a note saying that you're a huge fan of the show. And
I am.
And today's your birthday. It's a special day. She wanted to make it extra special for you because we are your favorite radio show.
You are, yeah.
How old are you today?
Do I have to say?
Well, what's the problem?
Oh, can I guess? Because you sound super young.
Sure.
Can I guess?
Sure.
27 years old.
Let me guess.
Go.
32.
Add 10 years.
Oh.
42 years old.
No.
Oh. What did I say the first time?
27.
Oh, 37.
What's your math?
Sorry. Guys, I'm tired today. I'm tired.
All right. So you're 37. That's the perfect age.
All right, what
What's
are you
the
doing to
matter?
celebrate?
It's all right. What am I going to do to celebrate? Not too much. We have a hockey tournament this weekend, so
okay.
hanging out with the family.
We, like you're playing or your kids?
My kids. I can't play hockey. I can't skate.
Okay.
And so far, so good on the birthday. You got everything you wanted. Everybody's messaged you already. You're still not waiting on
I
anyone.
got my messages. Yep, got my messages.
Oh, who was the first person to message you?
My sister.
Okay. Was that the first text you were expecting? Like, did you think that it was going to be your sister to text you first?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, she always gets to me first. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then who else?
My friends group, so Morgan and all of those friends. Yeah.
What about are you married?
I am married.
What about your husband?
I got a half asleep happy birthday when I left because I start work very early.
Oh, gotcha.
You put in the effort, though.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, sometimes that's
Yeah, I did.
That's what you get, right?
It is, yeah.
Well, Sarah, thank you for picking up the phone, even though you forwarded the call the first time. Happy birthday. Sending you lots of love. Between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Sorry, Mocha. I'm going to go with Roz.
There we go.
You know, Roz would never have made this call, right? Like, I'm the one that...
I know.
I'm the one that picked up the phone, and like I was the one that decided to start leaving a voice note. It's
true.
Voicemail and everything.
That's true.
Sorry, Mocha.
And Roz would have just rolled. As soon as it went to voicemail, Roz would just rolled his eyes and hung up.
Well, he would. That's what he would do.
Yeah, you're right. Can we do that now then?
Maybe I'm going to change my mind.
Nah, you never will.
Perfect time to bring back the hang-up game. You guys remember that from back in the day?
No, hey, listen. Happy birthday, Sarah. Love you lots. Oh, damn.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hello, Kelly. Welcome to Roz and Mocha's Hell of a Story.
Hello, how you doing?
Good. Kelly, when and where does your hell of a story take place?
My story takes place about 40,000 feet up in the air in a big metal tube.
Oh, a plane, you mean?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Cool. All right.
That's what we call it in North America, girl.
just
I'm
making.
sure, it sounds like you're in the UK. I'm pretty sure in the UK they call it a plane as well.
We could.
We do. Yes.
Okay.
I was trying to keep it a little bit of a secret. I was, teasing you a little bit.
Just making sure here. And when was this, Kelly?
So this was about 10 years ago now.
Okay. And so what were you doing on a flight?
So I used to work for a very patriotic big airline as a flight attendant. I worked for British Airways.
Oh, yes.
So I was working, yeah.
So you were a flight attendant on British Airways, BA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
And how was that generally? Was it a decent experience for you or no?
Oh, generally it was fantastic.
Yeah.
I had the time of my life. I was jet setting absolutely everywhere. But this particular flight was quite interesting.
Okay.
So we were on our way back from Mauritius, which is quite a long journey from the UK. It's probably about 12 hours.
Okay.
And I was working right at the back of the flight on this particular journey. And I was giving out the food service. We were a few hours into the flight and I was at the back, got to the last few customers, and there was a couple there, young kind of couple on their honeymoon. And I came up to them and I said, I'm really sorry, we've just run out of the chicken, but we've got a vegetable curry for you. And he said, well, I don't eat vegetables. And I was like, you don't eat any vegetables? He was like, no, I don't eat any vegetables. I said, oh, well, the other food actually had vegetables with it. Oh, I still would have eaten that. I was like, well, I'm really sorry. I've checked with my colleagues. We haven't actually got anything left. But I can recommend this curry. It's really great. And it comes with like a bread roll and stuff. Well, no, I don't want that. So what are you going to do about it?
Okay.
And I was like, well, there's not really much I can do about it, unfortunately. And I got down to his level and I did all the right things. I tried to be as nice as possible. And he went, well, what are you having for lunch? And I was like, well, I made a sandwich back at the hotel in Mauritius. Well, I'll have that then. I was like, actually, sir, you won't be having my sandwich.
He wanted your lunch, the one that you made at the hotel that you were staying at?
My lunch, my well-prepared sandwich that I made. And I said, no, unfortunately, I'm not going to give you my sandwich. He was like, well, you need to get me something else. And then I started to get, probably shouldn't have done. I started to get a little bit passive aggressive at this point. And I was like, well, unfortunately, we are 40,000 feet up in the air. I can't just unlock the doors and go to the supermarket for you.
Right.
So I don't really know what else you want me to do. And at this point, he then started getting really irate and he started swearing at me. So I said, listen, sir, I'm really sorry. I can't do much else, but I'm going to leave this conversation. So I went back to the galley and I thought that would be it. But then I had to take out the tea and the coffee. And I'm walking down. I was like, tea or coffee, tea or coffee. As I did, his wife stood up on her seat. I'm not even joking. She stood up on her seat and started yelling, we're going to get you sacked. We're going to get you sacked. And I kind of looked at her and I was like, excuse me? She goes, yep, I'm on the phone to the owner of British Airways. He's a friend of mine right now.
Yeah, right.
Well, now I have a few issues with this comment because, and I probably shouldn't have said this, but I did because I'm British and we're sarcastic. I turned around and I said, I've never been able to make a phone call up in the air. We didn't have Wi-Fi on the flights at this point either. And she was pretending to be on her mobile. So I was like, we don't actually have access to making phone calls this high up in the air. But if you've managed to, that's fantastic. But also, I don't believe there is just one owner of British Airways. And if you are friends with one of said owners, why are you sitting at the back? I mean, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. And she carried on yelling that she was going to get me sacked, her and her man-child. Mm-hmm. So I said, right, at this point, I'm leaving this. So I went back into the galley. The big man-child followed me into the galley and cornered me. Now, I'm like 5'5", you know, I'm sort of average height, but he was like 6'5", towering over me. And I was like, you need to go back to your seat. It got awful. And this was all because he doesn't like vegetables and I couldn't give him chicken on a flight.
They sound like the perfect couple together, though.
I mean, the one thing that I'm more concerned about is by this point, they've probably bred. So they've probably got little children running around.
Curious, what was the sandwich that you brought from home?
I had a peanut butter sandwich. And people go, but you can't have peanuts on a flight. But that would be wrong. You can, as long as there are no allergies that have been known. And we get told when we check in if there's any allergies on board, at which time I would have to have said goodbye to my peanut butter sandwich. But there was no allergies. So he was never going to have that. Not a chance. Okay. He'd have to fight me.
Stop. So what happened at the end of the flight? Like, did they say anything to you or did you say anything to them?
My manager actually had to come down at this point because he was in the galley. And she was this tiny little lady. And she was like, Sarah, you cannot come back in the galley and yell at my colleagues, blah, blah, blah. So they sat down. My manager then moved me up into first class because she was like, I don't want you working down here with them. I was like, okay, fantastic, great. And then as we were saying goodbye to all of them, this customer from down the back went, so did you get an apology?
My gosh.
As they walked past, I went, no, I didn't. And they just kind of looked and got off the flight. And that was it. That was the end of it.
I think that if you're a grown man, though, and I understand maybe you don't want the curry, whatever. I think if you you're on a flight and they run out of chicken, I think as a any sort of self-respecting grown man, if you're looking for another meal, make up any excuse. Don't look at somebody as an adult and say, I don't eat vegetables.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know, right? Like, who doesn't eat vegetables anyway?
4-year-olds.
That's amazing. Hey, Kelly, thank you so much, love.
No, thank you so much. Have fun in Canada.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, Wendy, what's up? It's Roz and Mocha, your boyfriends.
Hey, good morning, boyfriend.
All right, there's a pretty lengthy text that Wendy sent in. And if you don't mind, Wendy, I'd like to read the entire thing because I'm not going to ask you to recount it.
Go for it.
It says, hey, Roz and Mocha, I just finished listening to the history of Roz and Mocha, and I'm now sitting in the parking lot at work, eyes all puffy and red from crying. I've been listening to your show from the very beginning, so I spent my drive with you guys every day. My commute is long. My girls have been listening since they were babies. They are now 14 and 16 years old. They've played along to your games, probably learned their first, quote, bad word from your show.
Oh, damn.
Quote, why do they say, damn it, Maurie, mommy? Then years later, realizing why. Also, quote, oh, Mom, is Maurie really like that? Or is he just playing along for the show? Anyways, I love the docuseries. I laughed mostly at the Maurie episode and cried many times throughout. You guys just bring so much joy and amazing vibe to our city every day. And no matter what craziness is going on, just tuning into your show takes me away from all the nonsense for a while. I appreciate you guys and just admire your loyalty towards each other and for everyone that's helped you along the way. Okay, gotta stop. Wow. Can't see the keyboard anymore. Gotta get it together. I'm a manager, for God's sakes. Love you guys. That was such a nice note. Thank you, Wendy. I'm curious, what was the first bad word your kids learned from us?
Yeah, like I said, damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, it was damn it. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Sorry we made you cry.
Oh my God, there was like so many moments. Like I just like really connect with you guys. Like I'm sure so many of your listeners do. Like mostly like a lot of happy tears, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Did you listen to the docuseries, like, because there's 6 episodes in total? Did you listen when we released an episode a week, or did you wait and then binge all 6?
I listen every day, and I could not find it on anywhere. And then suddenly I was like, I joined Spotify.
Yeah.
And I found the docuseries, all 6. So yeah, I binged every episode.
Do you have any questions about the docuseries as you're listening? I know you said the Maurie episode is your favorite, but did you have any questions as you're listening and you're learning a little bit more about us? Maybe things that you were curious about, you didn't know?
Yeah, we need to get Maurie to funnel something else again soon. Like, he hasn't done that in a while.
You know that? I was thinking about it.
Were you?
I was, yeah.
I had an idea as well.
I know. I actually was
I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it out loud.
Don't say it now. Don't say it out
Maybe
loud.
I'll just tell you, Roz. I'll tell you after.
Yeah.
But I also had an idea.
Yeah, because there's like new things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the world has changed so much since the last time Maurie funneled something.
Yeah. And Maurie's all about health and fitness now.
I know.
Right? So.
There's a lot of like gut milk.
Wheatgrass.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that.
Yo, Maria, we may have to use your discount at Healthy Planet for something.
I got you.
Yeah.
He can funnel matcha or something.
However, we will need to make a new funnel because that funnel has a decade of mold on it.
Yeah, it's so gross. So gross. Wendy, listen, we can't thank you enough. That note that you sent to us, it means everything. You mean everything to us and your kids as well. Your years of support. We've, been with you for as long as your kids have been around. So we appreciate you carrying on that tradition with your kids and listening.
Yep.
We hope that they continue the tradition as they get older as well. If you don't have any questions for the rest of the show, like everyone's here, Maurie's here, Shem's here.
Wait, I want to know,
here.
Mocha.
Yeah, go.
What is your actual name?
It's Mocha.
Mocha.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your
Come
favorite,
on.
Wendy?
What?
Who's your favorite between Roz and Mocha?
100%. It takes a strong, confident man to wear those skinny jeans and wear those painted fingernails. Roz, all the way.
Wow. Thanks, love.
Compliment and diss rolled into one. My favorite. Wendy, you are the best. Love you so much. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.
Have a good day, guys. Love you.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Okay, guys, I have to call a super fan real quick. His name is Gersawak, and his girlfriend sent us a note saying, like, yo, this guy, my boyfriend, loves you guys. He's been a huge fan of your show for a little while now, even got me hooked again. The resemblance between him and Roz is uncanny, which is hilarious. Your catchphrases have completely taken over our lives at this point. He's the most hardworking, smartest, kindest, most amazing guy I know, although his Roz-like sarcasm sometimes has me questioning that.
You don't have to read
Just
that part.
kidding.
You don't have to read that part.
Anyway, if you could do this, he would freak right out.
All right.
Hello?
Gersawak.
Yes.
What's up? It's your boyfriend's Roz and Mocha.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Oh,
Good.
man. Okay, so your girlfriend messaged us and said that, like, you're this super huge fan and that you would freak out if we called you.
Yeah, she was telling me I was going to get some delivery or something.
Oh.
Yeah, well.
Well, you got us on the phone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Delivered.
So, here we are, your favorite show, Gershwak. Everyone's here. Roz is here. Amoka, Shem's here. Maria's here. Dan Maurie's here.
Hey.
Say hi, everybody.
Hey. It's unbelievable. Talking to you guys. I didn't imagine that I would be able to.
Well, now that you are.
You have any questions? Like, have you ever listened to the show and you're like, oh man, if I ever had a chance to talk to these guys, I'd ask them this?
I listen to you guys all the time. Even in the car, podcast. Even when I get home, sometimes I just scroll through you guys' Instagram to get through all the videos.
Yeah.
I think I'm
You're pretty caught up.
catched up everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So when your girlfriend said that our catchphrases have completely taken over your lives, can you give us an example of some catchphrases that you use at home or whatever?
It's basically Shem's laugh, and that's what she said joke.
Yeah.
And Roz's news phrase. Yeah, it's basically all throughout. Whenever I listen to any episode, whenever I catch on to something, I just don't let it go easily.
Yeah. Are you you're a sarcastic guy?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Were you being sarcastic right now, bro?
No.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
I love it.
Gershwak, thank you very much for your year. I don't know how long you've been listening for.
How long have you been? Yeah, how long have you been listening, man?
I would say 4.5 years.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How'd you discover us? We've been on the radio almost 16 years now.
My boss's truck. He used to listen. I do construction, so he used to listen, and I got onto in his truck, and yeah, from there, started listening.
Cool. And you're all caught up like on all the podcast episodes and all that?
I think I'm midway from 500 to the latest ones.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'm going backwards as I finish the new ones. I go backwards.
You go backwards?
Yeah.
But then that's kind of like a spoiler alert for some of the storyline stuff.
I don't mind.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Okay, cool.
But you guys added the episodes pretty nicely, so there's not much of a story spoilers. Only the FML follow-ups are the spoilers. But
Gotcha.
Nothing much. You guys added it pretty well.
Appreciate that, man.
Appreciate you. Appreciate your years of support. Thank you for listening to the show, to the podcast. Between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
It's Roz.
Sorry, what?
What?
It's Roz.
Oh, Roz. Are you being sarcastic again? Okay. Gershwak, you're the best. Have a wicked day.
Hey, I want to thank my girlfriend for this.
Yeah.
And thank you, Saiba, for everything you do. You believe in me. Yeah.
Oh.
I love you.
Oh, that's so sweet, dude.
Beautiful. You're the best. Thanks, man. Love you.
All right. Bye-bye.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Stephen Amell, hello. It's Roz and Mocha.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Good, buddy. Welcome back to the Roz and Mocha Show. So excited to talk to you, man. I've been waiting to talk to you since it was announced that you were going to be in Suits LA, simply because Suits New York, was and still remains one of my all-time favorite shows, bro.
Oh, good to know.
When did you become aware? Because to sign up for something like Suits LA, you either go into it knowing nothing about the original Suits, or you're either like a super fan, because there's not a lot of in between. Where were you with the original Suits before you signed on for this? Did that play like any part of the decision?
I'm pretty sure actually that I had booked the job the last time that I was on your show, but it hadn't been announced publicly yet. So I was keeping a secret.
Dude, are you serious?
I think so, yeah.
Because the last time you were here was for Code 8, Part 2.
Yeah, I had definitely booked it. Yeah, yeah, it just hadn't been announced yet.
Damn it, Stephen Amell. Real quick, Suits LA, Sundays, 9 o'clock on CTV, and of course, streams the following day on Crave. And we know that the original Suits, the entire series, is currently streaming on Crave. And when Suits was first on television as a weekly show, it was massive. And then when it hit streaming, it kind of got this new life once again. At what point did you realize that the Suits franchise was or is as big as it actually is, and now you are happy to say that you're part of this franchise.
Yeah, I think that it was pretty much when I had finally booked the job and it was announced that I was cast, and I was just absolutely flabbergasted by the number of people that got in touch with me, but more specifically by the number of people that were like, this is my favorite show. The original is my favorite show. And a lot of people that I actually wouldn't expect. Like it was a wide range of the spectrum. So it's really cool to be involved in. And we've got a lot of the same people that were involved in the original, and some original cast members are coming back, or at least one for sure. And it's been great so far.
Is that added pressure to you now when you went into filming Suits LA, knowing that the show was this massive success?
Not really. I can't control if people watch it or not. I can just do the best work that I can do on a daily basis, and try to get the appropriate feedback from my cast and the directors and the creator. And that's all been great. But if you get too involved in all of the outside stuff and try to influence other people's viewing habits, you're not going to get too many good nights of sleep.
Wait a minute. So did you end up watching the show or not?
Yeah, no, I did. I watched the first couple of seasons actually while we were once I had gotten about a week into shooting the pilot, and I kind of laid down some takes and was happy with it. I watched the first little bit of it, and then actually I think I got a couple of seasons in, and then my mother spoiled the ending for me, so I didn't actually watch the end.
Hey, when you sign on to this, obviously you sort of knew, that you guys were going to have to answer Meghan Markle questions. But my question is, was there a standard line given to you guys when somebody said, "Hey, is she going to appear in Suits LA?" And has that standard line changed? Like, is it constantly updated?
No, I remember asking our creator, Aaron Korsh, and he just said, yeah, if anyone that wants to come back, we're happy to have a discussion. And it wasn't specific to Meghan. I think it was specific to everyone that was on the original show.
Right.
Look, I'm a big pro wrestling fan. And in pro wrestling, you never say never, because, people that you don't expect to come back. So I don't know. We'll see.
We already know that Gabriel Match, who played Harvey Specter in the original Suits, is a reoccurring character in Suits LA.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is coming back? Because you said earlier in our conversation that others may be coming back. So who reached out?
Yeah, I did say that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to get in trouble for saying that?
Yeah, that was a mistake.
Bro, I love you so much.
No, listen, guys. I would assume that Gabriel is not the only person, but he's the only one that can be confirmed at the moment.
Who else did you film scenes with, though?
Well done. Good try.
Bro, I'm going to get you one of these days, Stephen Amell.
I know you had been talking. One of the great things about being on a network show is just the amount of people. But one of the drawbacks of being on a network show is you can't swear. And do you ever run lines, or are you ever in a scene of where you're like, God, I wish I could just say the F word right now. It would just make this so much better.
Yeah, sometimes I do that when the camera's not on me. If I'm in a heated scene and I'm trying to give a little something extra to my scene partner, yeah. I've done that a few times. And but no, I don't listen. I don't miss it. The dialogue is pointed enough without having to drop an F-bomb.
Yeah. What do you like about the show? Like, everyone has their take as a viewer, as a fan of the show, as to what they like or what they love, in my case, when it comes to Suits. But you, as an actor, as a star of Suits LA, what do you like about this version of the show?
Well, I like just not taking myself too seriously. I've tried to put a little bit of a fun spin on Ted Black and have the character be a little bit more animated, and those scenes are really fun, when you're just sort of, you're towing the line between, is this comedy, is this drama? I'm always trying to find the fun in these parts. And just in general, I've had a number of years of very, very physical roles. So it's just nice to get to the end of the day, having filmed 4 or 5 big scenes with lots of dialogue and not have any new bruises or aches and pains.
Stephen Amell, thank you very much for joining us on the Roz and Mocha Show. Super pumped about this new season. Suits LA, Sunday nights at 9 on CTV. Of course, streaming the following day on Crave. Appreciate you taking the time. Next time you are in town, you have to come by and visit us on the Roz and Mocha Show. One final question. Did you finish filming the entire season already?
No, I'm just about halfway through. We finish in late April.
Okay. Can you send me a link to watch all the episodes that you have done right now so I don't got to wait every single week, bro?
No, I can't.
No?
I've already spoiled. I think I've already spoiled enough on this.
Believe me, bro. You still have hours of spoiling before you get to the level of spoiling that Robbie's done on this show.
Yeah, that's facts.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
Stephen Amell, thank you so much. Love you a ton and appreciate your time as always, brother.
Thanks very much, guys. Always fun to chat.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Everyone caught up on season 3 of White Lotus?
No, not yet.
How many episodes are there?
2 so far.
Yeah, I think so.
I haven't watched episode
Such
2 yet.
a good show.
They changed the theme song.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't happy about that.
No? I don't mind. I just figured
No,
it's-
because that was iconic.
I know, but it's in Thailand, so they gotta incorporate.
I know, but the other one was in Italy, and they didn't change it. That was
It's
like
good,
I think
it's
that was a misstep changing the theme song.
Really?
Yep.
So Natasha Rothwell is back in season 3. Natasha Rothwell was in season 1 playing character of Belinda, who ran the spa, right?
Mm-hmm.
She was the one that became friends with Jennifer Coolidge. Jennifer Coolidge started to get closer to her and say, hey, I want to invest in, whatever your hopes and dreams are. Natasha Rothwell was like, I would love to open up my own spa someday, right? Anyway, things didn't work out, spoiler alert. So Natasha Rothwell was not a part of season 2. She just kind of like disappeared, right?
Who's the character? Tell me what character Natasha Rothwell is.
She's a bigger black woman.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool.
Belinda.
Yeah. Thank you.
So she's back, spoiler alert, in season 3.
Yeah.
Right? And nobody else from season 1, except for Uncle Rico from Napoleon Dynamite.
Right.
Who's Jennifer Coolidge's boyfriend.
Right.
Shady character.
Yes.
So he was there season 1, season 2, spoiler alert, now season 3.
You're supposed to say spoiler alert before you.
No,
you
don't
say
worry about it. Okay. It's been streaming for days now.
Okay.
So Natasha Rothwell was on Kimmel last night talking about season 3 of White Lotus.
So did you know that you would want that it was even possible that you'd be coming back?
Not at all.
No.
I did not know at all. I was watching along season 2 with everyone else, and Mike had come back to LA.
Mike White, the
Mike
creator?
White, the creator, came back and he wanted to go to the dinner, and that's the homies. I was like, yeah. And at dinner, he's like, he was still in the process of working on season 2, and he was like, I'm thinking about bringing Belinda back. And I was like, oh okay, yeah, if you end up going down that road, I'll love it. And I'm a writer, so I know nothing is real until you put pen to paper. And so a couple of months passed, and he circled back. He was like, Belinda's back. And so I was like, let me get my passport ready. I hadn't read a single script. I didn't know where it was going to be shot. I just said yes.
Oh, he didn't even tell you where he was going to be?
No.
No? Did you ask?
No.
No. Okay.
She just went into this season completely blind.
Of course you would, though.
Smash hit TV show.
You're not saying no.
Right?
At
you
all.
have to.
At
White Lotus
all.
Season 3. Incredible.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
on Kiss 92.5
Kiss925.com.
or download the Seeker app.